Believe it or not, for the past 75 weeks, I have uploaded at least one long-form video on YouTube. This is probably one of the things in my life that I'm the proudest of. And no, that is not because I have tens of thousands of subscribers, big brand deals, or even enough monetization off of my YouTube channel to tell you how I quit my day job and now I'm doing YouTube full-time. And as much as I wish this was true, what I've learned along the way is that this experience has literally changed my life. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you have already started one and you're just overcoming the hurdles as they come, this is the video for you, and I want to tell you about 3 core ways in which YouTube has changed my life. The first and biggest impact that YouTube has had on my life is that it helped me connect with myself. In most cases, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, that is because you have something that you want to share. There is a topic or something that really excites you and that you can talk about for a long time and you really want to engage people with it. If you are following that notion, then in most cases it will lead you to the source. It will lead you to why you want to do that in the first place. It will lead you to yourself and it will help you learn more about yourself in the process. You don't have to be an expert in this topic, and in most cases the most beautiful things come because of pure interest. So it is enough for you to just be interested in something, and in my case it was theater. I grew up really enjoying acting and being on stage, and all of that made theater a really big part of my identity. But because I wasn't a performer for the longest time, I was just struggling to find a way to incorporate theater into my life that is not just as a spectator. I wanted to be a more active part of theater community just because I love theater so much. And for me, it's more than just going every couple of months to see a show. And when I realized that this is my calling, that this is something that can really help me channel my creative passion and also channel the love that I have for theater and performing arts, the whole new world has opened. And it's not only about me starting this channel, it's also how my community is impacted by me pursuing my passion and being connected with myself. So many of my friends have come to the theater with me. So many people around me are asking me for theater recommendations. I'm just spreading theater love to anyone who asks for it, and sometimes even when they don't ask. And this really fills me with a lot of energy and a lot of joy. And I go to the theater once a week, and sometimes I go to shows on my own, and this is something that I would not be comfortable doing before. Now I just have a mission. I know what I'm doing. I'm so connected to what I want to do, and going to theater on my own feels like just such a normal thing, and it really helped me nurture that side of me. Besides my direct community, there is a whole new community that I'm tapping into, and that is you guys who are watching this video and who are commenting and who are really being supportive of what I do. And you don't know me and I don't know you, but just like sharing this passion together makes the world a brighter place and makes me feel understood and makes me feel like there are people who are in my corner and who understand the passion that I share for theater as well. All these things really elevated the quality of my life because they gave me, besides my work and just general life, another layer of purpose and something that I really enjoy doing, and it made me really commit to it. Which leads me to the second way in which YouTube has profoundly changed me, and that is creating new habits. A lot of things stem from good habits. You want to look good, you should eat healthy and exercise and sleep well. You want to know a lot about something, you should put the hours in and be disciplined to do it. And with YouTube is similar. If you want to get good on YouTube, then you gotta put your hours in. You gotta do as much as it takes to deliver that video, do the research, have something to talk about. It is all about consistency, and it's all about showing up for yourself and also for your audiences who you are building throughout this journey. And in my case, just starting with a commitment of I'm gonna upload one video a week no matter what was a great starting point to commit to, and in my head it sounded like something manageable. I was thinking that despite my 5-day job, I still have the weekend, and in those 2 days I hope that I can squeeze in some time to work on my YouTube channel. And this is how it's been for the past 75 weeks. My weekends are pretty much reserved for YouTube, and the more I've been doing it, the better I got. So now I can condense maybe my editing or filming in shorter time span. It can be a lot because obviously I have a full-time job during the week, and then on the weekends I'm doing YouTube. But if it comes from that place of being connected with yourself, then this comes as something that feels like an investment in yourself, in your passions, and something that you would call some me time. This is the time that I reserve every weekend to work on something that I love, to really recap everything that I've seen or that I want to talk to my audiences about. And I really feel like it allowed me to have a a bit more structure in my week. And also, if I go and see a show during the week, there are like a couple of points throughout the week where I'm really committed to this. And that really helped me understand that I'm the person who can stick to my habits, because for the longest time, I've been thinking I'm the person who takes a book and I don't finish it. Whereas like in this case, I know that I can finish that book because look at me, I've been uploading on my YouTube channel for the past 75 weeks. Like if I can do that, which takes quite a lot of time, then surely I can finish a book. And I think this really helped me reframe the way that I think about myself, because in my head, I'm no longer a person who quits halfway through. I'm the person who actually follows through and who shows up for myself every single week. And I think this is such an incredible realization. And this has really allowed me to stack some other habits on top of my existing ones. So as soon as I established YouTube as my go-to habit of the weekend, it kind of became also natural that I don't spend weekends partying or going out as much as I used to. And this has also led me to actually introducing even healthier habits in my life, such as I completely reduced consumption of alcohol in my life. I really don't drink anymore because I want to have the energy and feel really well on the weekend so I can record my videos or edit them. Also, I've started going to the bed earlier and I changed my nighttime routine so that I'm not on the phone. My phone is on the completely other side of the room and I can't reach it. And these are all really big habits that I have changed that have impacted my whole life, not only just my YouTube journey. Because now I'm thinking, what Christina from tomorrow is going to thank me for something that I've done today? When I can think like that with this prism of YouTube and everything that I want to put in this channel, then all choices that I make become clear. Like I have to feel good. I want to feel ready for this. I want to really invest my time and my energy into this because I love it and it makes me feel good and I really feel fulfilled. And all these things trump anything else that could waste my time, such as binge watching or scrolling on the phone. I'm not saying that all of these things need to go out of your life if you start YouTube, but this is just an example of how it is easier to implement even other habits in your life that are good for you once you have commitments such as YouTube channel that you really want to be there for and you really want to succeed. The third way that YouTube has changed my life is that it made me thirsty for knowledge and new skills. As you're well aware, starting a YouTube channel, especially if you don't have previous experience like in my case, is a lot of work. You need to understand how to script a video, how to edit a video, how to film yourself, what equipment to use, what is the right position to angle your camera, where is the good light, do you need a ring light, do you need some additional equipment, all of these things that are very, very technical. And if you're a YouTuber, you're doing it all by yourself. And it is absolutely admirable to be in that position, but this means that you need to learn all of these skills. And once you get into that habit of learning new skills, you can't stop, because this just becomes something that you are thinking about, something that you're reading about, something that you're watching on YouTube about. There are some really incredible YouTubers who I almost watch on a weekly or even daily basis sometimes. And I'm kind of constantly soaking up this knowledge about how I can improve my YouTube channel. But it's never only about YouTube channel. It is about personal brand. It is about insightful content. And then the content is about storytelling. It's about captivating attention. Then you need to understand how human attention span works. So there's always another layer of psychology or another layer of storytelling or skill that you need to learn. And all of this really adds up to an incredible pool of skills that you're constantly learning. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when the video performs really well, you're like, oh my God, this is great. It really feels different. And I know right now when I'm editing my videos, it takes way less time. I know what I'm going to do. I know what footage I'm going to take. Also, like when I'm going to theater, when I'm recording B-roll, I know how much I need roughly so that I can make it really engaging throughout my video. The things that you can learn about YouTube never end. And I think that is incredible because it puts you in the growth mindset and it just makes failure and mistakes and not knowing something normal, which is the best place to be because the only way is up. The only way is to learn more. And all these skills aren't something that can vanish just if you decide to stop pursuing YouTube. This is gonna stay with you for the whole life. And I really think that starting a YouTube channel and doing it for a year or 2 or 5 or forever, depending on your success, it really takes a specific type of person who is willing to put all of this work and not expect anything in return for the next year or 2 or 5, doesn't matter. This is why probably starting a YouTube channel needs to come from what we talked about in the first way that YouTube impacted me so much, is about connecting with yourself and connecting with something that really matters to you and with a message that you really want to share with the world. And it doesn't need to be that deep, it doesn't need to be that life-changing, but it needs to be yours. I'm incredibly grateful that I've made that first step and uploaded my first video. And I also remember remember this person who was thinking about it, and I felt scared or I felt insecure and I didn't want to do it because I thought that there's nothing that I can talk about. I look at myself now and I'm like, this is the best decision of my life. It has brought me so much that honestly nothing really compares to it. So if you are thinking about starting your YouTube journey, if you've been thinking about it for some time, definitely act on it. Act on it sooner rather than later, because the sooner you start, the sooner you will start experiencing everything that I've talked about in this video, and it could be one of the most life-changing moments for you. I hope that this video has helped or encouraged someone. If you have been having any thoughts of this sort, please do share it with me. I'd love to know how YouTube has changed your journey. I do have this playlist where I've shared initially how my first 6 months on YouTube have gone, so check it out because maybe there are some interesting insights there as well. Otherwise, just message me and let's talk about it.